Pioneer just dropped their new slick-looking DEH-S6000BS single-DIN CD receiver. And not only is it absolutely stacked with features, it's only in the $100 range. It is iPhone friendly and gives you iPhone direct control when connected to the USB port with a cable. It works the same with select Android users. It supports Android Open Accessory 2.0, and if you have a newer device with Android 4.1 or later, you can stream music via the USB port. But both devices will work perfectly fine with Bluetooth streaming. The edge goes to iPhone though, because you can also get Siri voice control. Bluetooth also provides hands-free calling to make and receive calls, plus dual phone connection. The auxiliary input will also obviously do just fine and provide high quality audio. The USB port also works with a USB thumb drive and is compatible with FLAC, MP3, WMA, AAC, and WAV audio files. Pioneer's integrated Mixtrax virtual DJ technology can turn your music collection into a non-stop playlist, complete with visual effects. The radio is also Sirius XM ready with the SXV300V1 universal tuner, and steering wheel control ready with the aswc-1 interface, both links in the video bio. The stereo itself is stylish, has a convenient rotary dial that some of us just can't live without, and has unique display controls with dual zone color illumination, so you can select custom colors for the keys and displays, set them to the same color, or scan them both together. The DEH-S6000BS also provides control over Spotify and Pandora, and is compatible with the Pioneer ARC app. The ARC app basically turns your phone into a wireless remote control for easier control over the radio and accessibility to your music. Pioneer also improved the ARC app and added new features like selecting the color illumination directly from the app, as well as audio and music functions. Pioneer says that the 3 sets of preamp outputs are 2 volts, and that the amplifier has an RMS of 14 watts. But we'll be the judge of that. Let's run some tests. First up, speaker level outputs. With the EQ set to flat, single channel driven, 14.4 volts and a 40 Hz test tone, we get clipping at volume 50. The oscilloscope read 9.83 volts and our SMD audio multimeter was picking up 19 watts RMS, and we had an input voltage of 14.38, power consumption of 36.8 watts, and a current of 2.56 amps. Going up to 1 kHz, we again clipped at volume 50, 9.12 volts on the oscilloscope, 15 watts RMS on the SMD, and consumption and current stayed about the same. We were curious to see the results with 2 channels driven. With 40 Hz test tone, the radio clips at volume 49. Our oscilloscope read 1 volt higher with 9.14 volts. Our SMD read 18 watts RMS, and we got power consumption of 65.4 watts and 4.56 amps of current. We went up to 1 kHz and again clipped at volume 49 and got 9.12 volts, and the SMD went down to 15 watts RMS. Power consumption and current went down slightly. Test 2 was on the preamp outputs. As we stated, Pioneer claims they are 2 volts, and we did in fact get 2 volts, both single and 2 channels driven. We picked up a power consumption of 6 watts and a current of 0.41 amps. The frequency response was also very flat. All in all, the radio tested fairly well. It met its CEA 2006 ratings and the sound quality was great. Pioneer made sure to put plenty of audio settings in the radio for the ultimate customization and tuning, starting with a 13-band graphic EQ. The rear connections include radio antenna, Sirius XM, wiring harness for power ground and speaker, Bluetooth microphone, wired remote input, and 3 sets of 2-volt preamp outputs for fronts, rear, and subwoofer. The radio comes with a wiring harness, wireless remote control, and Bluetooth microphone. That's it on the Pioneer DEH-S6000BS. Be sure to get all of your car audio and video gear with us at qualitymobilevideo.com. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it, dislike it if you hated it, join the conversation below, subscribe to our channel if you're new, and thanks for watching.